We're someone check to see if we're. I think we are one actually.
Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. Here, you are watching the Big 12 on the HPL YouTube channel. And we have got a game that is really important for Colorado here. Big 12 title hopes on the line as they travel to take on the Arizona State Sun Devils here in the desert. And a really high matchup here. Both teams ranked inside the top 20. It's going to be a clash between two great teams. So, really excited to get this show on the road here. I'm DeJuan McMurray alongside Joshua Wright. Joshua, what are we looking for in this game?
I mean, yeah, right. We talk about Arizona State. You see the rankings.
It gets a little more intense, particularly.
This is Arizona State's final game of their season. So if they can win this game, you just have to sit back and watch the chaos of everyone else next week. I think this puts them in a good spot. Because, right, there's, I believe, 7 or 8 teams that still have to play at least another year in the top 15. So I think with the win, Arizona State could make the playoffs. Maybe they probably have to play on the road.
Joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do.
All right, as we are just getting ready to kick off here, Arizona State led by star quarterback Sam Levitt, looking to have a statement game today against the 9th-ranked Buffaloes. Colorado will receive the ball in the second half. Arizona State will receive the ball to start the game. Here we go. We are underway from Tempe.
And no chance at a return.
And the kick goes into the end zone, and it will be called for a fair catch, and the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And again, we talk about Sam Levitt. Really dual threat quarterback. He can run, he can throw. He'll do a lot to you. So let's see what he does here on 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to impose.
We get a handoff on the first play, and it'll be a loss.
Stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
So it'll bring up second and 1.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the
yes,
drive.
Colorado, yes, they will be in the Big 10 or the Big 12 championship if they win today. Levitt, 2nd and 11, quick slant caught for a first down. As Arizona State will move the sticks.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
They go to the ground.
Handoff to Brown. And he loses the football. Colorado gets the football. And he's gone inside the 20. Colorado's going to return it.
The game script again going in Colorado's favor this time. Remember, they were down to West Virginia and came back to win that game.
Preston Hodge with that scoop and score, and Colorado gets a lot of momentum after that, and they take the 7-0 lead. Not even a minute into the game.
Bring it back.
Brown on the kickoff return.
Oh
Brown has an
no
alley
way.
lane.
No way.
Just a kicker to beat. Pass midfield. Brown all the way.
No, there's at least you got the ball. At least you know you don't feel that
It's always so exciting.
100-yard touchdown return by Raleek Brown, the junior wide receiver or running back.
Providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
And we are tied here. And already, this game is getting chaotic already. Scoop and score, then followed up by a kickoff return. I mean, that's insane. Not even 2 minutes in.
Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw, it's Salter.
Caden Salter, 1st and 10.
To the big fella.
Finds his tight end for a gain of about 7 yards right there to make it 2nd and 3. Dane Salter, the transfer from Liberty. He's had a pretty good season so far, leading this Colorado team to 9-1. Only lost being Louisville. 2nd down and 3. Salter looking around, throws the zig, and it is caught. Joseph Williams with the catch in a 1st down.
Kind of open there.
This is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to
hand off to Micah Welch. Micah Welch has a hole, and he gets it to the 49-yard line for a new set of 1st downs.
Last year's return to prominence for Colorado was fueled by a couple of superstars, Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy and giving this whole program a bolt.
They also lost Shedeur Sanders, a quarterback.
Read option, Salter. Salter, nasty cut, has another 1st down for Colorado. He is shifty.
They're always recruiting extremely.
And that one goes for 11 yards.
Nobody can overlook
Colorado trying to
it's crazy because the list of Hall of Fame coaches are incredible. I mean, you just go down the list, and I've heard of that guy, heard of that guy, heard of that guy, and so
hand off Welch up the middle for a gain of 2 yards right there.
That's what's been the key for Colorado. Can they be physical and tough up front?
Now it is 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
RPO. Smalls is wide open inside the 15-yard line. That's an explosive play right there. And that goes for 34 yards on that.
Bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
In the West Virginia game, obviously, before they came back to one. I think using those RPOs a little bit better in screen plays like this.
Micah Welch to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. 13-yard score on the bunch quads receiver screen to Micah Welch, and Colorado retakes the lead.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for
and
the
this is
touchdown.
Unfortunate, right? Like,
And they finish it by firing
Colorado
one in from
started
the
with the
13
ball
for the
first, then
score.
Arizona. The pressure to consistently respond wouldn't be as big, but since
He'll bring
Colorado
it
got
out.
that
It's
quick,
Brown. Not nearly as
Brown
much
gets
as he had
just
hoped,
tackled
but he brought it out of the end
beneath
zone.
the
He'll be
body,
stopped.
or beneath the waist. Chopped down. Not going to make it back to the 20-yard line, so Arizona State will start their next drive at the 15-yard line.
From the 15.
1st and 10 for Sam Levitt. Handoff.
Danced his way through.
It's going to go for a gain of about 4 right there. That's Kanye Udo.
And those body blows really
It's a hard
matter.
name, I'm
I
not
want to
gonna
be able
lie.
to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into
2nd down
5 to
6.
15
Levitt
to 20
throws
yards.
slant. That's Moss. Moss with that big gain to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 21 right there.
Getting the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense.
And
no
now
matter who
they
they're playing against.
are
But
in a
you can
tight
see,
formation,
with his
even
size,
side.
with his ability
Levitt
after the catch, this guy is a weapon.
throws the slant to Mateer, and it is
And the
broken
big
up.
tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone.
Another one of the
Bigger dude.
returnees
You
for
can tell
Arizona
they took the
State,
hit on him,
who was on the
and
playoff
that
team
ball
last
came
year.
out, and it came to the turf. Nice
Just
job
could not hold on to the ball.
by this defense.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt.
2nd and 10. Quick drag. Tyson. 1st down into Colorado territory. To the 45.
You can leave these teams to play defense.
Nice job by the
Since this
receiver
game is
there,
starting
running the
to
drag
start.
route against
DJ,
zone
we're gonna
coverage,
put the
finding the
over
soft
under
spot, making
at
it easy on his
61
quarterback
and a
to
half.
get the
What do you
completion.
think
He
about
turns
that?
it upfield and he
Over or
moves the
under?
sticks.
I think it's reasonable.
Got it in the middle. It's Moss. They are on the move down to the 32.
This, I feel like this will be like the 30s, 40s range for both teams. Yeah, 61 and a half is a reasonable over-under.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too.
taking the
Reese.
over or
Nice
the
job
under?
by the QB there, putting
I'm
it
taking
out
the
in
over.
front of his receiver to
Kanye
make an easy
Udo.
catch and then advance it.
And winning
7
first
yards
downs
on
is a
that.
priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football.
Took it down in 3.
them getting
2
that
receivers
big
on the
chunk,
right,
getting-
on the left. Kanye Udo with great blocking, and he will score. Kanye Udo, touchdown Arizona State. And they respond with 5 seconds to go in the 1st quarter.
Steady dive Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
The AT to come, and it is good. And 7-play, 84-yard drive. They only took 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and we are tied up again. As Gomez will kick it away. It's going to be deep in the end zone, so Colorado will call for fair catch, and they'll most likely get one more play before the quarter ends. So let's see what they can do.
Man, I would have went to go wash my face, right? But then I heard DJ screaming, so something must have happened, and I see it's a tie game.
We're washing our face in a lot. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Injury routine.
Short
Michael Welch, 50 yard, and that will do it for the end of the first quarter. Arizona State and Colorado currently tied at 14. Colorado has to win this game to make the Big Ten championship game.
Had a chance to talk it over
For the Big 12. Why do I keep saying Big 10? Big 12.
To the air. It's Salter.
Salters, quick slant. Michael, big gain to the 48-yard line. Gain of 22 yards right there.
And what do you think? Colorado gets this football, right, at the end of the half. Do you think they should consider shooting this clock maybe just to try and make sure they double dip? Or do you think just with how the offenses have been moving, you just got to play it out?
Like chewing the clock, I feel like you just got to do that in the fourth quarter. It's just not a game thing, like a full game thing. You just want to keep playing. Then once it gets late in the game, yeah, chew the clock, but you just got to keep putting up those points. So. We see Kaden Salter went for 3,000 yards now in the season, just now, as the RPO picked up. Alford snares it for Arizona State, and they have the football right back.
Fill up the hand now.
Just a costly mistake from Kaden Salter.
On the season, consistently making plays
okay, well, now Arizona State, to me, I think they should chew this clock, right? Oh, no, flipping this game back to him. But the reason why I say that is because it's not even considered scoring. And gives Colorado 2 minutes or so with the ball, they can easily just double dip and kind of take control of this game. So I think if you're Arizona State, you take your time in this drive and try and make sure you use a lot of this clock.
Just as you see, they set up the screen for Brown.
Hex clicked on it. Hex did not click onto that as you see top half of the bracket. If Hex didn't click onto that defender, that would have been a big game. But now 3rd and long for Arizona State.
Yeah, Alabama, Kansas State, 2 best teams in the league. You saw the playoff bracket. It's going to be interesting. 3rd down and 10. Levitt throws the little hook route, and yeah, you got to go for this, I feel like. So what will Arizona State do? A little button hook over the middle to Tyson, and yeah, they will keep their offense on the field on 4th and 1.
They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force
4th and 1 for Arizona State.
And the Sun Devils come to the line trying to convert.
Levitt, gotta have it. The slant route with Hamilton is wide open. Hamilton spins 2 men, still fighting defenders inside the 25.
Just a bang play on that 4th down.
And Arizona State, the play they needed, as they are just creeping on the doorstep.
Only way that ball gets completed.
That's just the type of explosiveness.
And he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
On the direct snap,
1st and 10. It's a wildcat with Kanye Udo breaks a tackle and will go out of bounds as Jordan Tyson, the big playmaker for Arizona State, is down on the field.
And they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8. Levitt, 4-man rush.
Got him.
Udo's wide open in the flat. And another 1st down for Arizona State. And that one goes for 11 yards. And remember, and we'll talk about implications at the halftime. We'll talk what's at stake. So we see Brown up the middle, 4 yards.
You try and take as much of this clock, because this just sets up. Yeah, I think Slick was trying to do chew clock as much as possible, but I think this still gives Hex the advantage here. And I think if you're Hex, maybe even calling a timeout, right? If they don't, just to try and serve this clock and get this ball back with a lot of time. And here's the second half. The bracket. And of course, DJ just gets a cupcake for Boise State, right?
Yeah, I did not know that.
Leaves it with the back.
Well, I am locked in the ACC championship, but things are very changed.
You can't find out here if you're Colorado.
I'm gonna have to, Joker. I need you to take over commentary for now because I gotta go help my mom pack up groceries. So I'll be right back.
I'm gonna challenge them. I'm gonna try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Levitt, direct snap. Can he get there? Now get it. And now Colorado calls timeout. And I think if you're Arizona State, you have to just take your 3 here.
Keep the foot on the pedal
if you get the ball back
so you got
at the second half, then I think
but you've set yourself up now to
go for it. But I think you just got to take your 3 here. Just take the lead, right? Because if you don't, you could be down 2 possessions before you even get the ball back.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal
agree with that call, but this is not an easy field goal, but they are at home, so that definitely helps.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Good.
And with that, they've taken the
And now Arizona State probably the most important part of the game so far. You're going to have to get a stop in this minute and 14 seconds here. Just even if you hold them to 3, you don't want them to take the lead here and possibly get the ball in 28 to 17.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UNLV. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West Country?
Looking up the middle, it's about a game of 7. He's going to go in the huddle here. Doing everything right so far. So that's still got 2 timeouts. You can kind of play the middle of the field if you want to.
Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space.
That was a perfect execution there. Already after 42.
Looking at the quarterback and
so
looking
just maybe another quick play, and that's a pick! Oh my God.
Being able to just have subtle moves one way,
I'm
come
not
back
sure
the
what
other
type
way.
of route
Nice
that
job by the tight
wide
end finding that
receiver
hole.
was going for.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Salter.
It's coming. No one's even over at. Oh, he got it though. Michael breaks free, and that's a touchdown. I'm sorry for my voice being really hoarse, but Colorado scores, and that's kind of the doomsday scenario that we talked about for Arizona State. But on the bright side, you have 3 timeouts left and 45 seconds to make this work.
They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The quick out.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the outlet. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
Nothing's open. Run it. Levitt's going to be there. You got to go down. I think you got to call timeout. Yeah, that's a good call timeout there. Remember, if you're Arizona State, you don't necessarily need a touchdown. Obviously, a touchdown would be lovely. It sounds like DJ's back, thankfully.
Yeah, I'm back.
Colorado did score. Michael got that touchdown. That was about a 30 to 40-yard pass. And that's the Texas route wide open. Only a gain of 1. Oh, that's an interesting call to call timeout.
Oh, Colorado scored a touchdown, and then...
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles,
okay, so 21-17.
This offense catching the football.
Sam Levitt has a chance to get his Arizona State team in field goal range. Instead of a potential field goal. Can't believe it happened, but he's going deep for Jordan Tyson. It is caught! Touchdown! Jordan Tyson! One-on-one coverage. He wins it. Arizona State takes the lead right before intermission.
And that's
big balls from Sam Levitt.
That is huge. Colorado gets this football back at the end of the next 16 seconds. And Arizona State basically embracing what Colorado did in 29 seconds is just remarkable.
Work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
There's Gomez to kick away. Colorado still has a lot of time to get it into field goal range, so, you know, just gotta get creative and get chunk plays right here. Gotta go at least get it to the 30-yard line to set yourself up. I think that's good range for everyone. Oh my God! Square was wide open! I just saw that. Wow. The Arizona State cornerbacks just, I guess they were blitzing and they got beat on the route.
That are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
Salter to Miller, 8 seconds
No timeout
to the 37.
Now everything's just going to have to be towards the sideline.
Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Well, you need at least about 40 more yards to get in field goal range.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the
Don't
board
throw a
right
pick
before the
either.
half.
You've seen teams get eager. I think I always look at that Georgia-Bama game last year where
Looking to throw on first down.
Here we go.
Oh
Salter going deep for Michael. He got it.
Wow.
1 touchdown, Colorado before halftime. Michael.
And that's a great job by this offense.
63 yards.
Take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone.
Unbelievable ending to the first half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence?
And Colorado gets the ball to open up the second half. That was a huge play right there.
Stop and limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown.
And Motto will kick it away. All right, we'll go
Unless they,
Brown,
30, 40, 1 man in pursuit. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Brown returns another kickoff return touchdown. 3 touchdowns in the span of 1 minute. Have you ever?
This guy is absolutely lethal. He's showing you his open field running ability. He's showing you his
The craziest ending to a first half in the HPL college football history. 31-28 at the half. What an ending. So we're going to talk about the implications now for this game. Remember, Colorado still has 2 conference games left. It's this game and then Kansas State. So, you know, if they win today, they're locked into the Big 12 championship game. For Arizona State, I mean, a win, like, I guess you get a better chance at a better bowl. I mean, all New Year's Sixes are in the playoffs now. So, a lot at stake for Colorado in this game, as Williams will receive the kickoff.
oh, I have the perfect guy to just swap out the commentary booth. Get ready for the day.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive.
First and 10 here for Colorado.
Back to throw, it's Salter.
Salter over the middle. That's Smalls. Huge chunk play. 25-yard gain right there to midfield.
State to load into the game. The 2 rivals, Louisville and Clemson. But look at the shootout here. I think that final, like 2 minutes there, Gabe really felt like that Chiefs-Bills game, and I believe that was 2021.
Yeah, we saw 3 touchdowns in the span of 1 minute. That was crazy. Salter throws to Miller. Miller's getting shifty. Down to the 30, inside the 30, actually, to the 29. And Salter's passed for 267 today and 3 touchdowns.
First half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a real
read option. Salter with great, has a convoy inside the 15.
I think we'll wait till
if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And there it is.
Salter RPO. Michael breaks a tackle, gets hit hard inside the 10. And he's a little shaken up right there. He's grabbing his chest.
He didn't get the yardage gain that I expected him to.
Salter, quarterback blast. 4 yards right there. 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Do you think they're in 4th down third? I think they are, just because of how the lack of defense has been. But
ooh, look at that look again. 4 receivers on the side. Salter scrambling, throws it away. And I think Colorado will just settle for 3 here.
I think going just getting your 3 here is the easier thing to do, but it's just not an easy field goal.
23-yard attempt, right hash. It's hard to make field goals on the hash mark in this game, but it just sneaks in. And Colorado has tied the game up after a crazy ending to the second half, or the first half.
Yeah, I mean, this was the second half. That final few minutes
so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing
that would have topped Colorado West Virginia.
Brown on the return. It's already had 2 kickoff returns today, but he will be stopped at the 21.
Now we have a break in the action. Just kind of talk about some of the other games. We got Oregon and USC, Michigan and Notre Dame, and then we also have West Virginia and Kansas State. Those are all 3 ranked. All 6 of those teams are ranked, and still have
nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs?
Still a lot to kind of change. Obviously, as of right now, Clemson and USC will be playing each other right now.
The Big 12 championship, I mean, I just said it, Colorado, I mean, if they win, then the Big 12 race is over, and Colorado will potentially be facing Kansas State, given Kansas State doesn't lose their last 2 games, which they shouldn't. But yeah, if Colorado wins, obviously the race is still alive. You know, Texas Tech has 2 losses. So it's Brown. Brown past midfield. Brown in a foot race. They won't catch him. Arizona State scores. A quick return, a quick response.
If Arizona wins this game, you have to give the game to Brown. I believe that's his 3rd touchdown of the game. That's going to be a rushing kicker penalty, but you know, Hail State perfect time, right? And what are your thoughts for this game so far? You're supposed to be playing something Madden, but what are you looking at in this one?
I'm watching 2 teams fight with a lot on the line here. Arizona State obviously backs against the wall at this point in the year. If they want to make it into that 12-team playoff, they've got to have a win. They're playing good. I really just think it's going to come down to whoever can figure out the defense. Whoever gets to stop first is going to win the ball game.
Oh my God! No, Soldiers sacked. CJ fight. Huge play right there.
I'm currently in hate mode on Arizona State because Mississippi State welcomes them into town this Saturday. So we hope all bad things for Arizona State this week only. I know Slick's a good dude, so
that over the middle, intercepted. Rouser, he fumbles the football. Williams gets the ball back for Colorado. What in the world is going on in Tempe?
Wow. And if the game didn't manually stop him, I think he should have got up and took that all the way back there.
Wow.
Salter, Miller, huge gain, past midfield, spinning and getting sticky to the 49-yard line.
You know he got excited when he did that pick. He probably jumped up and accidentally hit that button. Oh my goodness. You think back to when the season opener in Chapel Hill when Brink picked it off and lateraled it back. That's just a mistake that cannot happen. I just got the words out of my mouth. The first team to get a stop is going to win the game. Arizona State had it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Arizona State head coach is like yelling at the player for celebrating and jumping.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Second and 6. Drag route caught. First down. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot at stake right here. I mean, little bit of time still in the 3rd quarter. Still a whole nother quarter of football here. We'll see what happens as they come out Looks like there's two high safety. Salter throws it to Miller.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing
I believe that was a cover 4 look.
Pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dropping back, it's Salter.
Salter throws. Michael caught, first down.
The 50-50 balls have kind of went in Colorado's favor, in my opinion. Or I feel like it's been pretty consistent all game, but I feel like those 50-50 balls are...
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's been easier to catch so far, I've seen this game.
One high safety. It looks like cover 3. Salter finds Miller on the drag, 9 yards.
And to me, I think this is just whoever gets the ball back last, right? I think whoever has the ball, either with the game tied or the game leading a touchdown, I think that's just how we're going so far.
Back to pass on second down.
2nd and 1. Oh my God, Smalls, the tight end's open. Breaks 2 tap, breaks a 3rd tap. He's still going. Oh my goodness. Smalls, touchdown. What an effort to get into that end zone. And Colorado says, I'm not done yet.
We've had a lot of incidents with broken tackles inside the 5, haven't we, Lamar, in the recent memory? Oh my goodness!
And the kick is blocked. It is blocked. And Arizona State still has a 1-point lead to open up the 4th quarter. What a game.
Seems like every time I talk, something crazy happens, so I'm just going to be quiet. My Madden game has kicked off. I will see y'all at the end of this game.
Mata to kick away. Brown, he's already returned 2 kickoff returns today. And, oh my God, no Mata. He's going to do it for a 3rd time today. Another 100-yard kickoff return for Arizona State. What is happening?
Screw it, I'm going to talk again. I'd go for 2 here.
Yeah, if you go for 2, it becomes a 2-score game. Keep that in mind. And Arizona State, they're going to pull the trigger and go for 2. They're not hesitating. To make it a 2-score game in Tempe. Levitt looking around. Pressure. Levitt breaks a tackle. Levitt will get there. Arizona State has a 2-score lead. Sam Levitt, the young quarterback, gives Arizona State a lot of momentum to open up this 4th.
Starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Salter.
Salter, 1st and 10. Gonna throw the little button hook to Williams for a gain of 5 yards.
Immediately short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And Joshua left the party, so Hail State, I guess, will join me in the booth if he wants to.
Yeah, I can do the best I can. Like I said, in
Salter going
game,
deep.
He's going deep.
1-on-1, and it is overthrown, incomplete. Thought he had him beat, and it is 3rd down and 5. Hail State, what is Colorado looking for? Down 9 with 5 minutes to go in the game. They got to get something here.
Yeah, quick score. Preferably, you give them this ball back with like 4 minutes left on the clock, and they're making good progress.
It's wide open right there. 1st and 10.
They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly
5 minutes to play. Salter finds the tight end Smalls. It's 9 yards right there.
That's just a very easy.
Another good completion. Another job to get out of bounds there.
Target the tight end running across the field on the drag.
And this is clear as day, cover 3, it looks like. Salter going to throw the little hitch route to Draylon Miller. Thought he was going to try something to pull that safety, but no, just wanted to take something short.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Salter here, 1st and 10. Pressure in his face. That's Williams, and he is inches short of the 1st down.
Away from the 1st down and sets them
think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option
Second and
routes
inches. Salter's going to run it. Salter
This guy really has all
still running. And he is actually hurt. That is a big difference for Colorado. In the late stages of the game, their quarterback, and they will sub in Julian Lewis as Staub will come out for one play. Staub, Michael on the zig, he gets into the end zone. And the backup quarterback throws the ball once and Colorado scores a touchdown.
Man, what a throw from the backup come in. The true freshman, not phased, especially playing on the road, but now the defense has got to get a stop.
And with 3:53 left in the game, 46-44. This has been a back and forth game, a really intense game. This is probably one of the best games I've ever commentated. Like, I've never had this much energy before.
Its way to victory. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, and all-around
Brown, they kick it off to the right side this time. Really smart call right there after the 300-yard returns right there. So, great call by Colorado. So now they just got to rely on their defense to get one stop. Big 12 title hopes on the line. If you win today, you're in, and the race is over.
Scanning the field, it's
Levitt. Looking, check down. He caught it, but he gets tackled by the ankles.
Hey man, I played with Tiki Barber and the Giants, Frank Moore and the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson.
It was Udo.
These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense, even though they knew sometimes
Levitt,
they were the
Brown.
third or fourth read in the progression. They were hoping I was going to throw them a football, and it is so nice as a quarterback.
And we are winding down under 3 minutes to play now.
To be involved in the passing.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here we go. Big stop for Colorado. Hamilton catches it. He is short. And will Arizona State punt this ball? They can go for this, but they are...
I definitely would punt. Field goal wins them the game. You cannot give them the ball already in field goal range.
Yeah, this is a gutsy call right here, but does Slick trust his offense? Or I think he's just letting it wind down to the 2-minute warning. Smart call right there.
I might, honestly, if I was him there, I might have come out, acted like I was going for it, try to draw him offside. But we'll see.
Doesn't really work in this game, but we'll see. And yes, Arizona State will punt.
And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter.
Here we go. Hershey will punt it away. First time he is called onto the field. First time somebody's punted all game as Miller takes it to the 32-yard line. So they got to go 68 yards. Or actually, technically, just got to get in field goal range. And according to ESPN Analytics, the target line is the 30. Miller will start the drive with the catch. And they will hurry up.
The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line.
Here we go. 2nd and 4. Blitz coming. Got to get it away, and they do.
Much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still
Here we go. 3rd and 4. Quick slant. Miller caught, and he is down on the field, hurt. It is his leg that's injured, but he does pick up a first down.
We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be
a lot at stake here. Winding down in the final stages of the game. Salter, 4-man rush. Rolling out to his right. One man chasing him. He gets sacked. He couldn't beat the defender. Couldn't get to the outside. He gets pulled down for a loss. And Colorado only has 2 timeouts left. So
2nd down, he'll throw it.
Salter. Pressure. Throws it away.
He found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
So so it brings up a third and 13.
Late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion.
Here we go. So, Caden Salter and the Arizona State Sun Devils. 5-man rush. He's got the tight end. That's Smalls over the middle. That route has worked so many times today, and he calls it when it in the perfect time. Caden Salter now over 400 yards passing today. Salter, 1st and 10. Gonna throw this Texas route to Michael Welch. Michael Welch making people miss. And they are in field goal range now. And Arizona State still has all 3 of their timeouts as Michael Welch picks up the first down. And now you can chew clock. Arizona State still has 3 timeouts. But you can run this clock to 15 seconds.
That's exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Here we go. 52 seconds.
Snap it on 1st and 10.
And just let it drain.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Salter hands off to Michael Welch. Michael Welch gets a lot closer, and I think they can just drain it and not call another play and just call timeout. And Arizona State will call timeout to ice the kicker, so you're good. Just get it down to 2 seconds and you're good.
The angle I want to go and win this game.
Three seconds, 2, and Colorado will call timeout. And here comes the field goal unit.
So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game.
And Arizona State will call timeout to ice the kicker. This is it for the spot in the Big 12 championship game. 32-yard field goal. Kick is up, and Colorado will be headed to Arlington to play in the Big 12 championship game. They beat Arizona State 47-46. What a win for the Buffaloes, and what a season for the first-year coach, Mr. Hex, taking over Colorado. What a win.
We're really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room. Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in.
And we will be going down to the sideline. What a game played by both teams. That was probably one of the most historic games in college football, in the HPL College Football League. Really instant classic.
Thanks so much for spending some time.
So we're going to head down to the field for post-game interviews, starting out with Mr. Hex. Mr. Hex, how are you feeling? You just punched your ticket to the Big 12 championship with the statement win over Arizona State. How are you feeling right now?
Well, obviously we're feeling static, you know. I think this game was very tough. You know, all those kickoff returns, I don't know what was going on there. You know, maybe I should have started kicking it out of bounds. Maybe that might have helped, but, you know, it's kind of hard to, you know, stop when it happens 5 times in a game. But, you know, maybe that's just me. But, hey, at the same time, we came out and we still balled on offense. You know, defense, you know, still struggled except for the final drive. But, hey, Caden Salter, man, y'all were, you know, in real life calling him bad. Here, he's a hero. So, you know.
Well, your team is now on 10 games straight. What did you tell your team after the big loss to Louisville to open up the year? What did you tell your team that made them won 10 games straight?
Well, I said we were better than what that score was. You know, we always say the Isaac Brown show in Louisville, and, you know, kind of shows against Clemson and how unstoppable he is. But, you know, we said, hey, this guy is, you know, he was just the weakness that we had playing in the run game. And I think today, you know, overall we played really well stopping the run in the second half against West Virginia, obviously stopping the run. So we've gotten better at stopping that big weakness we have, but, you know, still that offense carrying at us. And we're, you know, I said we have a big time offense here in the Big 12, maybe the best, you know, aside from Kansas State. So we came out and balled.
Well, with that win, I believe I don't know if you're locked in. Well, You technically have 2 games left, but I believe you're just going to play Kansas State in the Big 12. So you got 2 back-to-back games versus Kansas State. What are you going to be looking for to at least try to snag one of those games against Kansas State?
You know, Kansas State is one of the, you know, best people in the league, maybe the best, you know, especially here in the Big 12. So it's kind of a, you know, maybe a little bit of an honor to get to play him. You know, I don't think anyone expected us to be here. I think we all expected it to be Texas Tech or maybe, you know, someone else. But we're here, and we're, you know, same thing I said last week. It's, you know, you get in a fight with us, we'll gnaw at your legs, we might tear a couple toes off. You know, we're not going to lay down and give it to you.
All right, well, congratulations on your win, and congratulations on making it to the Big 12 championship. All right, Hail State, do you have any questions?
Not really, but I know that the playoff talks are starting to occur around the league. Is there any concern that if you drop back-to-back games to Kansas State, that could potentially leave you looking on the outside looking in?
I mean, if that's the case, if we lose 2 games to Kansas State, I think that's, well, I mean, you know, losing 2 games is, you know, fine. But if that knocks us out of the playoffs, I think that needs to be a bigger talk within the committee. Because I don't think that should knock us out, because, you know, we made it to the Big 12 championship. When, you know, we deserve to be here, and no offense, but looking at the CPU Boise State, they don't deserve to be here. There's a couple teams I don't think are better than us that deserve to be here. You know, we've played our hearts out for the past, you know, 9 weeks, and we've come out, you know, 9-10 weeks, and we've proved, hey, you know, we weren't just a one-year wonder. We're back. So I think we deserve to be there.
All right, is that it for Colorado? I guess we can move on to the other side of things. So, Slick, I mean, you just took a really heartbreaking loss, gave it your all. You know, try to keep the Big 12 championship race alive, but in the end, it just couldn't really do it. I mean, you finished the year 8-4. What are you just going to be looking for in the bowl game and in the offseason? What are you going to be trying to aim for?
Well, obviously, you know, I'm heartbroken with this loss. I mean, our guys gave it our all. You know, we put everything on the line. Ralph, it was those 3 kick returns. So I just want to shout out Malik Brown. He's the reason, honestly, I feel like he's the reason why we had this type of game. If it wasn't for those 3 kick return touchdowns, I don't know what the score of this game would be, but we gave it all on the line. You know, Sam Levitt, Jordan Tyson played his last game at home as a Sun Devil, but we're gonna 8-4. Had a good year in terms of not the season we wanted necessarily. I mean, obviously we wanted to go to the playoffs, but it's okay. You know, obviously you can't make them all. We look forward to the bowl game. Hopefully get a good bowl. You know, win the bowl game, and I look forward to the off season, and you know, we'll kind of see where we go from there. But you know, GG's the Hex. That was one hell of a game. My heart's still racing after that game, but we'll, you know, see what we can do. And well, if you're not afraid of the fork now, maybe y'all should be afraid of the fork.
All right, well said. Hail State?
Yeah, do you think that there's going to be any concerns with the team morale-wise now that they know that the playoffs are probably out of the picture?
Maybe a little bit, but you know, these guys are just, you know, I'm super proud of this group of guys. You know, it's heartbreaking not knowing that. You know, we were going into the season defending Big 12 champs, looking to, you know, defend the crown, but some things just didn't go our way, and that's okay. I mean, you know, I've told the guys, hey, no matter win or loss, we keep the spirits high up here in Tempe, and we're just gonna look forward to, you know, ending the season on a high note in a bowl game, and we'll see what the Sun Devils can do next season.
All right, I believe that will do it for our next edition of the HPL Game of the Week. So, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of the HPL College Football League. Colorado goes to 10-1, locked into the Big 12 championship game. So great win for them. Keep in mind, we got 2 more games coming up in the week 13. So just stay tuned for those. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Big 12 on the HPL YouTube channel. I am DeJuan Murray alongside Hail State, and we are signing off from Tempe.